I don't get every retro of the 12s because, for one, 12s are built like tanks. So a lot of times, if you wear them, take care of them, they'll last. All right, so the one thing that I'm going to admit is I don't have a lot of 12s. And the reason being, I'll tell you in a second. But I know that these were a hassle for a lot of people to get. And they're doing a lot of restocking and stuff like that. But I haven't had this shoe since the original. So I was happy. JD Sports finish line came through with the dub. I did get an in-store dub too, but because I had basketball and soccer games that day, I had to leave my pair. But something else came up, and so I had to make it to a birthday party. So I had to choose what was more important for my nephew, and that's what had to happen. But Air Jordan 12, aka food poisoning, flu games, black and red, whatever you want to call it, are in the building. What's good, YouTube? I'm Tori, AKT with Drip TV. Appreciate you tuning to the channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Not gonna make this video too long, but I just at least wanted to unbox the Air Jordan 12 flu games that I just got in from JD Sports yesterday. They came in the mail, and just wanted to just open it up with you guys, like you just saw me open up the box and take them out and everything. Now, one thing I'm gonna say about 12s, I don't have very many 12s, and the reason being is that me particularly, I only like all the OGs. I had all the OGs except for one. I never bought the cherries when they came out. So right now here, now that I have right here, I don't have my flu black and reds with me, flu games, like I said, whatever you want to call it with me. But the only ones that I have here are all original. And the reason being, well, I don't buy many 12s, and I'll tell you in a second. These are all original. Taxis, Obsidians, playoffs. So, and again, like I said, I do have the flu games, but I don't have them here with me right now. But one reason why I don't buy a lot of 12s is because I don't really like the OGs. That's just me personally. Everybody has their own opinions. I just like all the OGs. That's just me. And I haven't bought new 12s, and I don't get every retro of the 12s because, for one, 12s are built like tanks. So a lot of times, if you wear them, take care of them, they'll last. I can still wear each and every one of these shoes. The only one that I don't really like trying to put on is the playoffs, because the Jumpman is cracking it. And just like the Obsidians, the inside, which I'll show in a second. But 12s are built like tanks. And I don't feel the need to have to buy every single retro of the 12s because they last. Nothing's separating on any of these shoes. My flu games are still good. So that's why I didn't felt the need for me personally to buy the retro, 2003, 2009, and then I didn't buy the 2016. So for me, I just felt like buying the retros of the black and reds. I didn't feel the need to do that because, again, 12s are built like tanks. The 2003 I didn't need. The 2009 I didn't need. I didn't buy 2016 because mine were good. And again, 12s are built like tanks. But I am glad that I have these, a newer, updated versions, something I can wear and I can kind of put the rest to the side. I'm still debating whether or not I want to buy the taxis, because I still wear my taxis. They're good. The Obsidians, I really don't. I already got the playoffs, of course, which already retro. So I did need to get these. Like I said, 96, 97, long time ago. Yes, take care of them. They're still good to go, but I kind of want to retire them so that I can just kind of put them up and enjoy them and just start wearing these now. But real quick differences, and I'll show you a couple of things that I kind of remember from my my black and reds. Again, like I said, I don't have them with me, so I can't do side-by-side comparison. I know a lot of people have them. Jumpman Bostic has some of his. Some other people have it. I know he's going to do a comparison video, which he said he's going to do with the ones that he has. I think he has the original 2016, I think he said, and I think the 2025. Don't quote me on that, but go watch his video. So of course you got the box, and so this is the box that is for the playoffs, aka the playoffs. So of course you can see the box differences. The box is a little bit bigger for the newer one, and if you look at the size tag too, it has the Roman numerals on the OG box versus now it says 12 on there. So OG box back then 139 came from Finish Line or whatever. OG box is basically all the same on the sides. Again, front right there, Nike. And then you got the Nike Air, the Nike logo on the top. So one difference on the inside, of course, we all know it came with that trash can paper. So, you know, it is what it is on that, but yep. And so the newer ones come with just the brown paper. It is what it is. So as far as, okay, that just happened. As far as the flu games, black and red, which I call them black and red, or food poisoning, which MJ did clarify that it was because of the pizza game and stuff. But, you know, I gotta say these are pretty. These yeah, I said the shoe is pretty, but I gotta say these are nice. You can see the materials. Now, one thing I'll say is this: you're not gonna replicate this leather from back then. You know what I mean? And the real quick thing before I get into this, the one quick thing about 12s is this piece right here starts to crack. You see this one's already cracking, and it's cracking on the inside. Obsidians cracking real bad. That's one reason why I don't like wearing these. Cracking real bad here. See, that piece is missing on the Obsidian. But if you see the leather on these and the taxis are so much better because the leather was just so much better back then. But that's just my opinion. And then on the playoffs, see it's cracking and already turned colors. Inside, it's already turning colors. But still in good condition, but if you press on it, yeah, it's gonna start crumbling and stuff. So that's why I like to kind of go ahead now and retire these and just kind of put these up. But flu games, aka food poisoning. The one thing I think I do know, I think the leather might be just a little bit higher on these than it was on the original. I might be wrong. I'm trying to, like I said, I don't have mine, so I can't remember or anything like that. But you know, you got the shorter tongue right there and everything. 2, 3 down the middle. Leather soft, but you can tell the difference in between the leather, just me touching it, and the originals that I have. You can feel the difference. It's just, you can just feel that the leather is better, of course. But you know, there's nothing wrong with this, but there is a difference that you can feel from that. But then you got the 2, 3, the pull tab on the back there. I can't say enough about this. You know, I am glad that I have these. Like I said, I didn't feel the need to buy the 2016 pair. It wasn't necessary, but I love 12s. They're built like tanks. It's a hood shoe, yeah. But the one thing I do love about these, people say they're heavy. Yes and no. Mine, if you see, are worn. I play ball in mine a lot, but it wasn't one of my favorites to play in. But I played ball in these outside because they're built like tanks on outdoor courts and stuff, you know, concrete and everything. I preferred using these because of the traction for me and just, you know, the durability of 12. So that's what I use mine for a lot. When I got mine in 96, 97, you know, I use those. But again, like I said, I have all of them except for the cherries, which I did get the retro of the cherries, but I didn't get the original of the cherries. I don't know, remember why I didn't buy them or whatever, but for some reason I didn't. But I have all the rest of them. But again, I hope each and every one of you were able to get your flu game 12s and stuff and everything. Of course, we know, you know, 97 playoffs, you know, championships and everything. These shoes are, you know, one of the staples. And like I said, for me personally, I just prefer the OGs. That's just me. You know, that's why I don't have many 12s. Again, that's just a personal preference. I don't do that with every single model, but for 12s, again, they're built like tanks. I don't feel the need to keep buying every single retro of these. That's just me personally, and I can save money or whatever, but that's just my thinking. You know, other people might think differently or whatever. I gotta have every year. Nothing wrong with that. But for me personally, I don't feel the need to do that. And I've been doing it since the beginning. So, you know, that's just one of those things. To each their own. I hope you're able to get these. Let me know down in the comments below how your cop's been going for so far for this year. Again, this month is going to be kind of slow for me because I'm pulling back. Don't feel the need to try anything. The only thing that I'm going to try for this month probably is going to be the Nigel Sylvester's, the Brick by Brick. That's about it. But again, let me know what your thoughts and opinion on the new Black and Red, aka Food Poisoning, Flu Games, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But for me, I love these shoes. I love these shoes, and it's just, they're durable too. And, you know, growing up in Georgia, you could just wear these any time of the year, especially the winter time. Feet stay warm, feel like boots or whatever. But again, you know, for me, OGs all the way. I know I keep saying that, but it is what it is. Again, if you like sneaker content, you know, follow me here on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram for stuff that I'll post on YouTube. Follow me here on YouTube. I appreciate it. Help out the algorithm or whatever. You know, I'm not going to get too much into history. Everybody's seen The Last Dance. Everybody knows it, you know, all that stuff. I don't know materials and stuff like that. Wear testers. If you want to see that and everything, I'm just telling you from a dude that loves shoes, from a guy that loves, you know, basketball, from a guy that played basketball in his shoes, who wears his shoes, who just, you know, takes pride in just shoes in general. That's just me. You know, I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but I apologize, but it's just one of those things. I love sneakers. I love them for what they are. I love the history behind it. The iconic, you know, watching MJ playing these, remembering what happened, you know, watching him walk off the court, you know, everybody thinking, well, what the hell's wrong with him and stuff like that. But we find out later on that it was the pizza. But, you know, we thinking it was the flu and all this stuff. But, you know, coming in light years later, things come in full circle. But, you know, for me, you know, just having these, being able to wear these and not mess up my originals anymore, each and every retro that comes out, it makes it even better. So enough talking. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Find me stuff that I'm posting on Instagram. Again, have a blessed, safe day. And remember, you're never too old to drip.